feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Brian Giles with Brian Giles MTG. And behold, it is October the 27th, and today starts spoiler season for The Brothers War. So, hoo-ha! Let's jump right in on this. So, I'm not going to be showing the cards right now because it's just too much of a hassle to do that and flip the camera around. I want to be able to see, my reaction as I'm talking to you about these cards. And to start the day off, we have something that has been clamored for ages in the Allied Shocklands. And we're starting off with Brushland. A land that you tap to add a colorless or tap to add green or white, and it deals with a damage to you. Underground River, tap either to add a colorless or tap to add blue or black, and it deals 1 damage to you. Llanowar Wastes, tap to add a colorless or tap to add black or green, and it deals 1 damage to you. And Battlefield Forge, tap to add a colorless or tap to add red or white, and it deals 1 damage to you. Now, we haven't gotten the 5th land yet, but I'm pretty sure we will see that somewhere in the upcoming spoilers tomorrow or somewhere down the road in spoiler season. Next up is something that a lot of people were expecting and hoping for in this set, and this is part of the artifact archive in Ashnod's Altar. 3 colorless mana for an artifact. Sacrifice a creature, add 2 colorless mana. Hoo-ha! Then we have Ornithopter. 0 mana for a 0/2 flying artifact creature Thopter. And for right now, this will be the last of these 3 artifact archives is Goblin Charbelcher. Now I've heard a few people were expecting this to be in the. Now, all of these are the artifact archives are in the retro border and the blueprint artwork. So, Goblin Charbelcher is 4 colorless for an artifact that reads: pay 3, tap, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a land card. Goblin Charbelcher deals damage equal to the number of non-land cards revealed this way to any target. If the revealed land card was a mountain, Goblin Charbelcher deals double that damage instead. Put the revealed cards on the bottom of your library in any order. Red deck wins. Flawless victory. Next up, we have a card with a new mechanic. This is Phyrexian Fleshgorger. Its normal cost is 7 colorless mana for a 7/5 Menace lifelink with ward pay life equal to Phyrexian Fleshgorger's power. But it has a mechanic called Prototype, where you pay 3 black and a colorless for a 3/3 version of this creature. So it'd be a 3/3 Menace lifelink with ward pay life equal to Phyrexian Fleshgorger's power. So this is an interesting, powerful new mechanic. I like this because it gives you a way to play a version of this card in the early game, and it has the bigger version for the late game. So yahoo! Hoo! Bloody ha! Now next up is one of technically 4 versions of our two main characters, Urza and Mishra. And this is Urza, Power Stone Prodigy. 1 blue and 2 for a 1/3 legendary human artificer with vigilance. Pay 1, tap, draw a card, then discard a card. Whenever you discard 1 or more artifact cards, create a tapped Power Stone token. This ability triggers only once each turn. And then it gives an explanation of what the Power Stone is. But I've given that explanation in my first Brothers War reveal video. And we have a Power Stone. We have the Power Stone token that we see. Next up, we have Ashnod's Harvester. It's 2 colorless mana for a 3/1 artifact creature construct. Whenever Ashnod's Harvester attacks, exile target card from a graveyard. And it has the returning mechanic of Unearth for 1 black and 1. And if you don't know what Unearth is, you pay the Unearth cost, you return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield, it gains haste, exile it at the beginning of the next end step, or if it would leave the battlefield, Unearth only as a sorcery. And the next 2 cards are the final meld card. So we got 2 cards for Urza and 2 cards for Mishra. So Mishra was black red and Urza was white blue. And this is the green card, the green meld cards. First up is Titania, Voice of Gaia. 2 green and 1 for a 3/4 legendary creature elemental with reach. Whenever 1 or more land cards are put into your graveyard from anywhere, you gain 2 life. At the beginning of your upkeep, if there are 4 or more land cards in your graveyard, and you both own and control Titania, Voice of Gaia, and a land named Argoth, Sanctum of Nature, exile them and meld them into Titania, Gaia Incarnate. Well, Argoth, Sanctum of Nature is a land. It enters the battlefield tapped unless you control a legendary green creature. Okay? Tap it to add a green mana, or pay 2 green and 2 colorless. Tap it to create a 2/2 green boar creature token. Then mill 3 cards, activate only as a sorcery. So that makes the way so that you can get lands in your graveyard, so that you can meld the 2 cards together. In Titania, Gaia Incarnate, which is a XX legendary elemental avatar with vigilance, reach, trample, and haste. Titania and Gaia's Incarnate power and toughness are each equal to the number of lands you control. When Titania enters the battlefield, return all land cards from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. 1 green and 3. Put 4 +1/+1 counters on target land you control. It becomes a 0/0 elemental creature token with haste. It's still a land. So, this is a card that you want in your Lands Matter deck. Something like Tatiova, your Llanowar Loam Speaker, some Nissa decks, you know, there you go. Next up, we have the next iteration, the next older iteration of Urza in Urza, Prince of Krug. For 1 blue, 1 white, and 2 colorless, you get a 2/3 legendary human artificer. Artifact creatures you control get +2/+2. Now, mind you, he's in blue and white. Even outside of this, you put him in the in a vehicles deck, like you get out of Kamigawa. This dude is a monster. He also has, for 6 colorless mana, create a token that's a copy of target artifact you control, except it's a 1/1 soldier creature in addition to its other types. So that's interesting. Next up, you have Scrapwork Cohort. 4 colorless mana for a 5/3. Artifact creature soldier. When the Scrapwork Cohort enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 colorless soldier artifact creature token. Unearth for a white and 2 colorless. Next up, we have Hurkyle, Master Wizard. 2 blue and a colorless for a 2/4 legendary human wizard advisor. At the beginning of your end step, if you cast a non-creature spell this turn, reveal the top 5 cards of your library for each card type among non-creature spells you've cast this turn. You may put a card type. You may put a card of that type from among the revealed cards into your hand and the rest of the bottom of your library in a random order. So this is mainly like an instance in sorcery type of thing where you're going through your deck and you're getting cards. You know, kind of a Delver type thing. Next up, we have the young version of Urza, Mishra, in Mishra Excavation Prodigy. It's a 2/1 for 1 red and 2 colorless. It's a 2/1 legendary human artificer with haste. 1 colorless mana, tap it, discard a card, draw a card. Whenever you discard 1 or more artifact cards, add 2 red mana. This ability triggers only once each turn. So while Urza's a bookworm, Mishra's all about, being in the field, doing the work. So that's it for the spoilers for the moment. Let me do a quick Hello. Next up, we have Gix Yawgmoth Praetor. Oh look, it's our Phyrexian. 2 black, 1 colors for a 3/3 legendary Phyrexian Praetor. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to one of your opponents, its controller may pay 1 life. If they do, they draw a card. That could be paired with another Praetor we know. And he also has 3 black and 4 colors, a beefy 7 in total. Discard X cards, exile the top X cards of target opponent's library. You may play lands and cast spells from among cards exiled this way without paying their mana cost. Ooh. So you can put this in a draw deck too. That's just nasty. Next up we have the middle-aged version of Mishra in Mishra Tamer of Makfawa. 1 black, 1 red, 3 colors for a 4/4 legendary human artificer. Permanents you control have wards sacrifice a permanent. Now, I talked about this in the Mark Rosewater spoilers. Dude, middle-aged Mishra is sick. I mean, disgustingly sick. And he also has each artifact card in your graveyard has unearthed for 1 black, 1 red, and 1 colorless. So this guy can bring back all the artifact cards from your graveyard. This dude is a beast. Hoo-ha! Can bring back your artifacts from the graveyard and has wards sacrifice a permanent. Good luck getting rid of him. That's a cost. Next up, we have Splitting the Power Stone. 1 blue and 2. As an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice an artifact. Create 2 tapped Power Stone tokens. If the sacrifice artifact was legendary, draw a card. Okay. That's that's all part of the whole story. If you need to see that, you go to the stories on Magic the Gathering's page, or you go to Mike Hatcher's Fantasy Geographic channel, and he will have the whole story of Urza and Mishra, both the old and the new. Next up, we have something absolutely crazy hype, freaking hype. This is one of the Artifact Archive cards, and also it is listed as one of the numbered cards in Gilded Lotus. 5 colorless mana for an artifact tap to add 3 mana of any one color. Numbered Gilded freaking Lotus. Hoo-ha! Mother bleep! Mary, mother of Urza and Mishra. Hoo-ha! The last two cards that are here are the full art versions of middle-aged Urza and Mishra. You know, Mishra, Tamer of Makfawa, and Urza, Prince of Krug. And the full art is the pictures of them, but they have like blueprint backgrounds on them. These are really cool. I like them a lot. So that's it for these spoilers. It's past 20 minutes. This video is going to take forever to upload. So I'm going to end it here. We're going to see more spoilers coming up. My freaking God, this is the way to start your day. Who